Hey Ebony, this is Jessica from Peterson SEO. Thank you so much for speaking with me today and requesting a free video. So today I'm just going to go over a few tips that you guys can start applying right away, and it's really going to help with your online presence as well as helping to get more of those organic leads rather than having to rely on paid lead services from places like Angie's and Home Advisor. So the first thing I noticed is you guys don't have a website. I'm also not seeing any social media. Having a Facebook page is pretty important because it allows you to connect with your current customers and have them react and share your information. So that's pretty important. Having this Google My Business page is also really important. This is about 30% um, of your potential leads, but it does need to be completely optimized. You need an optimized content in here based around your keywords. You definitely are going to need more Google reviews, and you're going to want more photos, geotagged photos. Now, Google My Business page is pretty critical because 30% of people search in the maps and don't search anywhere else. So your goal should be to be in this top three here. Because if you're not listed in the top three for your service area and your keywords, then you send all of those leads to your competition. So it is really important you optimize your page so you can get here in this top three. Now, one of the most important factors in ranking in the top three is something called citations, and that's the name of your business, your address, phone number, and website, and listing those in a bunch of directories like Yelp, Yellow Pages, and Glassdoor. But you're going to need more of those than your top competitors. But when it comes to getting the bulk of those organic leads, it really comes from your website. So let's look at your top organic competitor when it comes to foundation repair in Milwaukee. Your top competitor is McCoy's. They have a good looking website. You want to make it super easy for your customers to be able to contact you. So having a click to call right on top is pretty important. And I would also recommend having a form on top so they can contact you either way. You want to make sure that every service you provide has its own pages. That way you can build content around that service and focus on your local buyer intent keywords, because that's how people are going to Google you and find your businesses. I'm sorry, services. They're going to Google you and find your services, but you have to have the content and the keywords to be found. So you have to have a separate service page for every single service that you offer. You want to make sure that all of your pages on your website have original content and that they're going after different keywords. Google will penalize you if you are using duplicate content on multiple pages, and also if you're using the same keyword on multiple pages. You want to make sure that your home page has a ton of content because Google does not rank websites based on appearance. It is based on content. Content is key and it needs to be built around your local buyer intent keywords like this, Milwaukee Foundation Repair. It's a perfect example of a local buyer intent keyword. Um, Google likes to have a homepage with a minimum of 1,500 words of content, which breaks down to 250 words for every keyword you're going to target. And or more. So if your competitors have more content than 1,500 words, you're going to need more content than they have. So if they have 1,500 words, you're going to probably want 1,700 words. But your homepage should be like a mini summary of each of your services, um, with content and keywords based on your services in Milwaukee or whatever town. And then if you're servicing multiple areas, you should consider also adding service area pages. That way you can actually be found in multiple cities for your services. As long as those cities have search volume for your services, they should have their own page. Now, these guys do have a good amount of content. This is all, most of their content is actually a review story, which is okay because reviews actually count towards your content. But they don't have a whole lot for keywords. So they're really missing the boat here. They don't have service area pages and they don't have the right amount of content. So you want to do better than they're doing. You're going to need more content and keywords. And then, of course, you have to support your website with SEO because without it, your website will not be found online. And that's how you're capturing that 70%, nearly 70% of your leads come from your website, but it has to be optimized to capture that traffic and it has to be supported with SEO. So if we look how they're doing here, they have a rating of a 13 out of 100 in Google's Trust Flow, which isn't too bad. This score is based all on their backlinks and referring domains. Referring domains are just websites that will provide your website with a link. And the backlink is the physical link coming from a website to your website. The whole idea is just to drive traffic. And while you do need a lot of these, not all are created equal. So you only want authoritative links that are do follows. That way they share the power of the high ranking sites and give you authority and help you to rank. And then you want to tie these backlinks to your keywords to help them to rank to the first page on Google. If we look here, they only have 159 out of their 211 referring domains that are do follows. So you need to beat their 159 do follow referring domains. And their 159 mean only 159 out of their 1,800 backlinks are doing anything for them because Google only gives you credit for one backlink per referring domain. These guys have been indexed for over 600 keywords and they're getting over 369 people to their website for the Milwaukee area. So it's going to be really important to build out your website and your pages and content and work on your content keyword strategy and then support it with your backlinks so you can be capturing this traffic as well. Now, if you follow all of these tips I provided you today, you have the opportunity to be #1 in Milwaukee or your service area for each of your services. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you found it helpful and would love your feedback. If you have any questions, go ahead and give me a call at the number on the screen and we can chat. Thank you so much for watching and I look forward to hearing from you soon.